Hi, Kimberly. I'm just live until Scratch Battle starts. And yeah, I was gonna show something. I was gonna do this in a video, but I thought I'd do it in my live stream. Julia got me that, which I love. One of my favorite Star Wars characters. Actually, one of my newer favorites. I like it and Wicket. They're my two most favorite Star Wars characters out of Star Wars. And then she got me these, which I love. I didn't know at first it had a llama on it. I kept thinking, what is that? And then she told me it was a llama. I've done worn them 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I'll show you one other thing she got me. It's a little Valentine's Day gift she sent me. Now let's go get it. If I can find it. It's over somewhere. It goes to the Year of the Dragon thing for that China's doing, you know. It's what it's for, so it's that. It's a little dragon. You can build it into a fish, and I think a bird is another option you can do. But I did the dragon because I wanted the dragon better. I was about to buy this myself, and then when I saw it was in the package, I go, oh, whoa. I was like, that's really cool. I got to eventually one of these days knock this room I got my Lego in and make it bigger into a regular sized bedroom, and then turn around and put shelves in here to put certain Legos on. Ones that are for like, you know, holidays and stuff. I only share this live stream out to 2 people. Now, not everybody's obligated to have to stay here. If you've got other things to do, I can understand that. Hi, Lenny. Not much, just relaxing and stuff. And doing a little bit of chatting since I hadn't, yeah, I'm doing good. And plus, I decided to go live because I hadn't been live. I can't remember the last time I went live. I might go live for my birthday. I'm not for sure. I gotta make a video of what Scooter sent me. I could show it in the live, but I'd rather make a video of it. Oh, you finally took a vacation. That's good. Everybody needs a vacation. Vacations are good to get away from your job and all the stress and everything. Yeah, that's true too. I'm just hoping this year is a better year than it was last year because last year wasn't the best year. Yeah, the last time I took a vacation was when I was in my 20s. We went to Walt Disney World, and then on the way home we stopped at the beach. We're at the beach for a little bit, and that was it. Hi, B&J's Little Farms. Yeah, I noticed you changed your channel name. Yeah. Well, I remember when I was little, I went to Six Flags over Georgia. Then we went to Dollywood. And went to the aquarium in Chattanooga. And then I went to, I think, North Carolina or South Carolina for a, hi Ernie, um, for a funeral. And I've really not been anywhere else since. Ernie, I told you hi. Ernie, I'm going to have to, downsize your box for the Reese's in it, because I put that thing on a scale with how much it weighs. I mean, it weighs 20 pounds with all them Reese's in it. You know what that's going to cost to send? I didn't know it was going to be that heavy. Ernie should get a notification by now. No, you don't owe me no money. I will never ask for money from nobody for sending things to people. Like I sent a package to Susan in California, and it came out costing me to send that package and send a package to SK. In total, it came out being bless me. It came out being, I think, $27, and I was like, dang. But it was the weight of the package. But I didn't care about the price. I cared about it was the value of what was in it, you know. So yeah, prices don't matter to me. It's just a sentimental value. It's like I would like to send a coin, Ted's pink shark coin, to the UK, but I come to find out it's going to cost me $25 just to send that one coin. And then I was thinking about doing pirate shipping, and I was looking at the getting hi Brittany. I was looking at getting the printer for it, and I thought, if it ain't gonna work with the phone, I don't want to use it. And I thought I'll figure out another way to get it sent over there somehow. Hi, Karina. Ernie, what I said in your live stream earlier today, you know, when you did your first one before it got cut off, you know, that's just me giving people advice, you know. I like to, you know, I kind of like going around and helping people out, you know. Yeah. Cause whatever you said that day, I'm not gonna, whatever you said earlier, I'm not gonna disclose it on here. Hi Nana World. It got me to thinking of my two cousins that are brother and sister. They don't want nothing to do with each other. They never will be around each other. And when their mom died, the son never would go see his mom in the hospital because he didn't want nothing to do with his mom. And then he turned around and he hi Dirty Nail Scratcher. And then he got to where when she died, he wouldn't even go to her private funeral for her ashes that they cremated of her. He never once even told her those final words that she'd want to hear, you know. And I was like, how can you be that way? Even though you didn't, and I was like, I even told him, I said, even though you don't like your mother, you still should tell her those two little words, tell her that you love her. That's what I do with my mother. Me and my mother will get in an argument sometimes, but by the end of the day, I would turn around and I would literally tell her I still love her, you know. Oh, I see what daughter you're talking about now. Yeah, I might not have seen that one. Just Ernie, just give her space. She'll come around eventually. Just know she's still gonna love you, no matter what. Hi, June, Julia, and Ozzy Scratchum. I can't say her last part of her name like Ted says it. There's always gonna be somebody. You're gonna always get butt heads with people. Hi, Joanne. I always wondered why Julia calls Tim Timmy. Yeah, Julia, I tried calling you yesterday to see if you're okay, but the phone went straight to went straight to answer machine or whatever. And that's when I knew you had on silent the whole time. And I tried today, and it just, I think it went straight to that again. Oh, what your mom called you, yeah. Julia, if you get a chance, send me the link to Hardin's Facebook if you can. Yeah, I figured you had your phone off. If you don't mind doing that, because um I asked him for permission for that, and he gave the okay. I wanted to make sure get his permission because I don't want nobody just to give it out without his permission. Ernie, I wouldn't yeah, Ernie, I wouldn't worry about the I would not worry about the likes. There's going to be some days you're going to get some likes, and then there's going to be some days you're not going to get likes. And thanks, Brittany, for making those things for me. I don't get likes all the time, and I don't worry about the likes. Hi, Rofo, love. Julia, if you have to check anybody account that don't have a ranch, you can to make sure they're I'm not gonna say it on here. I'll let you know if they're from the tool community. Yeah, Britt's a good person. Ernie, I've got to show you something on Facebook because I want to make sure it literally is Brittany that sent me a friend's request. That's why I have not responded back to it. I always do that when somebody sends me a request. I have to ask somebody else first to make sure. Because you can get a lot of people that can copy on there. Yeah, Brittany, when I get through, Brittany, don't chop your hair off, but when I get to growing my hair, it's going to be pretty long. Yeah. I noticed on the thumbnail pic it says something. It says Brittany something arts, and crafts or something like that. Yeah, I wanted to make sure because I've had it where my friend Scratch and Go Crazy tried to get Jay Sarge to follow him, and he was when Jay Sarge showed it to me, it wasn't Scratch and Go Crazy. It was a blonde. I mean, the chick was hot, but could have been using a fake thumbnail pic that hacked his account. And then when he sent me a second, that's what I figured, Brittany. When he sent me a second, bye, Kimberly, have a good day. When he sent me a second friend request, I just hit delete because I was like, I'm not touching it. I don't know if the second one could be hacked or not. I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. That's why I never did want to respond back. So that's something you do got to be careful with on Facebook. You got to be careful with it. Sometimes you might get if somebody already got hacked on Facebook and they start another account, you might want to think twice about following them again. Because you don't know if their email could still be linked to their old account that got hacked. Alright, well, good night, Ernie. I've been waiting for you to come back in here so I can give you your wrench back. Because I kind of did promise that to you a long time ago. Even though you said you didn't need the wrench, I still gave it. Because I'm the kind of person that don't care if you don't come around my channel hardly. I will not take a wrench away. Only time I take it away is if like somebody went rogue mod or something. That's the only time I do that. You're welcome, Ernie. Yeah. I do remember Ernie was had to go in some store and buy a socket because he couldn't find the size he needed. That happened to me. I get to where some of the people in here they're just typing like little dots. They're just Filipino channels. They're just supporters. They don't. That's how they support channels. Well, Julia, they've got Star Wars makeup. I come to find out that I think it's some famous makeup brand that's in the mall that starts with an M. I'm not for sure. That actually made two things of Star Wars makeup, but they don't even carry it anymore. But I found it on I actually came across finding it on trying to think where I found it at on Amazon. Like I got Mandalorian Star Wars makeup that I'd like to have, even though the colors are like what it is of the planets and everything on there. Yeah, that's how I was thinking about growing my hair, but I really would like to have it longer. I just like the style that the teenage women have. They've just always liked that style. And I seen my friend Serena, where I've seen the last time I seen her hair, she got it cut to her shoulders. And when I seen that she got it past her shoulders, I turned around and I said, and I said, why don't you cut your hair? She said, because I wanted shorter hair. And I said, I hate when women cut their hair short. I'm like, can't you just leave it naturally long? I know it's hard for some of them to work with, but as long as you have a Dyson or a Shark hair dryer, you can do it good. Which is something. Now, reason my part of my hair is not fully linked with the rest of my hair is because I got it layered at one time, and I kind of wish I wouldn't have done that. Yeah, well, Julia, I'll send you a link to the Shark website on their hair dryer they have, the two different kinds that I like. One's super expensive. I'd like to have it pink, but I'm not giving $500 for that dang thing. I think that's just a waste of money. Thanks, Brittany. And another thing is I wouldn't do is they got the other one I'm thinking about getting, but I'm gonna buy it from the Shark website. I think my mom's gonna give me my birthday money, and then I'm gonna use it to buy it. Oh, bye, Lenny. I can't. I don't understand Spanish half the time. I mean, I could read it, I just don't understand it. That's the down, folks. Like I can read. I'm teaching myself to. Oh, you have that Dyson hair dryer? That thing's expensive. Um, Brittany, there's a hair dye that you could buy at Walmart called Splat. And I mean, you could dye your hair all kinds of colors. You can even dye it like half pink, half purple, or half blue and pink. I mean, it gives you some wild colors. Well, Julia, that hair dryer don't use no heat. It's another thing. I was gonna get it, but I just can't afford the price on it, and I thought I'd just go with the Shark because it's cheaper and it does the same thing. Yeah, this color was from that one splat. My hair was pink at one time, but after breast cancer awareness was over, I say it was time for a new change. Another reason I'm gonna go for yeah, my hair is actually naturally brown, a dark brown. I just got tired of brown. Yeah. I hadn't been purple or black yet. I thought about doing a blackish red hair color at one time, but then I decided not to. Yeah. There's a device that's on the Shark blow dryer. It's got gold copper like stuff in it, and you brush it like this, and it just goes down. It does something in your hair, and then the next thing you do, you got the scissor device put on there, and you move it around like this, and it takes all the frizz out of your hair. And then they've got another one for if you got curls in your hair, it's like a brush, but it just goes in between the curls. It's like little fingers. And then they have two different size brushes. The other one I like has where it comes with you can get comes with two regular size cone shapes. One goes in reverse and one goes in and goes to the right and left, and that's right curls and left curls. And then you can do the bigger ones if you buy that. But you can also turn it into a regular blow dryer kind of style. But I thought I might get that. I'll just get the other one that has the attachment. Then later on down the road, I'll get the one of a comb. I'll have two different ways of doing it. I've got it somewhere on my phone. I might even have it on my tablet. A picture of it. Oh, you used to have black hair? You know, last night, I forgot what live stream I was in, that was doing a panel live. I can't remember whose it was, but, they, there was never no Googling nothing. We just had a normal conversation. Okay, Julia. Yeah, I heard blonde is the most to maintain. I wanted to do like my cousin has. She's got like a natural blonde, it's almost like a bleach blonde, but it's natural. I wanted to do that, but I was like, when your hair's slowly growing, your natural color is going to come in, and it's not going to look right. Yeah, I figured you didn't go on anything yesterday. I think I was on a live stream panel. I think like I on there like twice, two or three times yesterday, and then I left. Hi, Nora. I'm not doing that, Nora. Just having a little chat on here. It's nothing like the other live stream that we go to. I don't do those kind of chats. One of Jay Sarge's, somebody that Jay Sarge knows in another community went live, did a premiere live. I don't really go to premiere lives because I don't like those premiere lives. I was setting up this live stream, Yeah, I've heard he was hosting, you know. That's why I'm live, you know, Nora. I'm waiting for him to go live. Then when he goes live, we're gonna go over there and raid him. But, something I noticed when I was setting up this live stream, I had to go through 3 different settings to set up the dang live stream. And even put in, the, landscape mode, you know. And then it asked me, it gave me an option that say not made for kids or made for kids, but it never gave me the option to set if it's made for kids or not. But when I looked at it, it already had it set, it already had it marked not made for kids because my whole channel is marked not made for kids. So whatever these new settings are that YouTube's doing is really screwing up things going live. It's like it's almost trying to force you to go in vertical mode. I mean in that portrait mode, you know, that I don't like. Cause I was in Laurie Junkie's live stream today, and I went to go back to where you see the last person's message in the chat, and I did not like it, Julia. It was not good. We kept timing people out, blocking a bunch of people new that came in, and then every time I would have to, the host could not see half the comments. You know, they could see part of people's comments, but not everybody's, because yeah. And because you're not allowed to, when you're in portrait mode, you're not allowed to put it on live chat. It won't let you. It leaves it in top chat the whole time, so you're going to miss half the messages. Hi, Tracy. And then another thing it did is every time I would say hi, it would knock me out of her live stream. It was ridiculous. But I was watching on my tablet. On my tablet, it didn't show it in that mode. It showed it in the old style mode. But she knew I was on Angel's live stream panel because I told her where I was. I had to literally spam with like eggplant emojis or dragon emojis, some kind of emoji, for you to let her notice I was typing in there, you know. But I was in Laurie Junkie's live stream, and when I pushed that little blue arrow to take me back to the last message that was typed in there, and I was gonna type, it knocked me out in this weird live stream I never heard of, didn't even know it existed. And it done that to me 3 times, and the 4th time, it wouldn't even let me get back in Laurie Junkie's live stream. It locked me completely out. I had to go completely off the YouTube app, back onto the app, and then it let me in the live stream. That's how I had to refresh it. It done that to me 3 times, made me refresh 3 times just to get back in that live stream. And I'm like, I hate that mode. I know you're going to get a lot of views and followers from that, you know, but I'd rather get it the old-fashioned way, by doing it in landscape mode, which takes longer to get your followers. That's okay, Brittany. You gotta feed them kids over there. And that boyfriend of yours. Can't let your boyfriend get hangry over there. Brittany, if you get to where you need some wood to heat your house with, just go over to Ernie's, wait until he's not home, load up a truckload, and then run off. Oh, y'all are breaking up? Yeah. Sometimes relationships don't always work. Just make sure whoever if you ever if you get another boyfriend, then just make sure that you let them meet your mom and dad first and get then get their approval that they like him too, you know, because they will always know what's best for your interest. Parents can always tell the good and the bad in people. Yeah, well, I dated a girl for 3 years, and then we broke up, and I told her I just wanted to be friends. She was okay with that, but when I called her back and said, since we're just friends, you're going to have to stop texting me with this romantic crap. And she blew up on me, went off on me, blocked me. And then a year later, she unblocked me, told me she had a new boyfriend. But she started talking to me, and then she blocked me again. And a year later, after that, she started texting me, and I called her, and she talked to me. Somehow I was unblocked. And then I come to find out that her brother blocked my number again, and she stopped texting me. But she's never got her boyfriend, her new boyfriend that she had's number. And she said she got a boyfriend. And I talked to her cousin and her aunt, and they said she does not have a boyfriend. She's just saying that because her brother's manipulating her, making her say that she's got a boyfriend. Because they don't want her to have nothing to do with me. But when I told her cousin, would she accept me for whatever I came out about, and hi, AQ Sidell. Now I get the last name right. That whatever I came out about, that they said, yeah, she'd probably accept you, but we don't know if she would ever want a relationship with you. And I said, that's fine, Because if I find anybody, I'll find somebody that, the same thing, I'm not going to say that on here, That's something that's something that'll be probably maybe 3 to 6 years down the road before I actually will say that on my actual channel. I'm going to leave that on other channels that I've told about, My channel is the last place that I'll say that on. And it's plus it's got to be because I do have, I think a brother-in-law that might watch my channel. And I don't really, I don't socialize with my, my other grandparents that I still have alive. I don't socialize with their side of the family much. Just because they don't agree with my lifestyle and the way I live my lifestyle, so I don't really come around them. I mean, I'll call my grandmother and talk to her on the phone, but that's about it. And she's always wondering why I don't come around, but I will never tell her, because I don't want it to upset her or nothing. And especially with her being in her 90s, I don't want it to, cause any more problems to her. So I just keep my distance, That's why I'm always, home alone and in the house, and I only go, to the doctors and get groceries, and sometimes I go shopping, but that's it. I kind of just keep to myself, Did it get blocked somehow? Why didn't somebody hide that message? It won't let me unhide it, Brittany. Julia. I don't know why somebody hid that. You don't have to hide things with cussing in it. You can cuss in here as long as you don't go X-rated. Cause my live stream, you be yourself. Say whatever you want. Just don't talk about anybody, cause you don't know who's lurking on a live stream. And if you want to cuss, you can cuss. I don't mind cussing. Yeah, well, if you accidentally hide something, that can accidentally happen. Anybody can accidentally hide a message. We've all done that before, Hi, Gary. That can happen. But I always let people be themselves. I just don't want to go too X-rated. That's something a lot of live streams need to be careful about. They need to learn not to go too X-rated in them, because it could hurt your channel. Yeah, once you delete a channel when you're trying to I mean, you delete a comment when you're trying to hide it. There's no fixing it. And High Coasty, there's no way to do that. It's like Space Coast Channel, you know, you can go in there and be yourself. As long as you just don't get too X-rated. Especially if they're monetized, you don't want to get too X-rated because it can hurt their channel. I just don't allow inappropriate, disrespectful talk in the to the ladies or anybody in the live streams. Don't allow drama. Don't allow bullying or calling somebody out, you know, about something, you know, starting that crap. And I don't allow spamming or trolls, you know, and no politics or religion. Now you can pray to somebody if they need to pray, you know, but you can do that. Well, Brittany, little kids will do that. They'll drop things. That's just how they do. And there's just some people that don't know. Sometimes there's just people that don't know how to handle that sometimes. They don't know how to handle a kid doing that. The mother instinct in you knows how to handle that, you know. It's just the male figures that don't know how to handle that sometimes. Yeah, if the dude's gonna yell at it like that, you know, that's just not right to do. Kid don't need to hear that yelling all the time, you know, from somebody like that. It's just not right to yell at a kid that age like that. Yeah, and that's another thing. Most guys don't know how to deal with kids that have a disability either. They don't understand how. Sometimes they just don't know how to give them a proper punishment and stuff, you know. Yeah. And if you have to remove the guy out of the home, you know, that's the thing you have to do. Heck, Julia would understand that, you know. Most of the women in here would know about that, you know. Yeah. But I will agree, Ernie is doing good in his live streams, and he's actually don't swear as much as he does. That he's working on that. Is it your mom? Yeah, your mom's Miss Beauty, ain't it? Because I know Ernie and Miss Beauty would take you in a heartbeat, you know. And they would know that if the son's dad oh no, yeah. Well, I'm just saying if you ever had to move in with Miss Judy and Ernie, you know, I think they would let you stay there for a while, you know, until you could get back on your feet. Because I know how I know Ernie would allow that. And I think something else. That yeah, you know. Oh, that's your mom, yeah. But you got to know that any parent will let you move back in with them and live with them until you get back on you can get back on your own feet. Yeah, there's going to be a lot. There's always people that lurk on my live. Half the people that lurk on my live streams are mods that from a different community. Most of them are from the tool community. They just sit there and lurk. Or it might be Sun City and Mama Soda lurking on my streams. But those mods that lurk, they'll lurk there for a while, and if somebody comes in here saying something they shouldn't say or something, they just they'll get blocked real quick. Now you gotta be careful with live streams. Most people only come to your channel for the live streams, and after that they'll hit the unfollow button and not even come back. I forgot what people used to call those kind of people. That's not a bad idea, Brittany, to have your room in the basement. And you know, Brittany, if you have a room built in the basement, but you need to keep it warm in there, all you need to do is just get you a ductless heating and cooling system put in. And you just put that one unit in that works, just that one on the wall, and you're done. Because all they have to do is take an SGS hammer drill a hole in the wall for the pipe to come through, mount that thing on the wall, and you're done. Yeah, you gotta do somebody that be with somebody that's gonna make you happy the rest of your life and not cause stress, you know. Especially if somebody knows how to fix a vehicle, you know. 'Cause I remember seeing your dad over there showing him how to fix things, you know, and I was like, you know, he's like, I gotta go get this to fix this, and Ernie's like, no, you don't need that. You gotta do it this way. Oh, I see. I've got a cousin that works at some hospital in Franklin, and I think he's thinking about moving to Nashville full time. So he'll be moving out of his sister's house he's been living in for a long time, which used to be my Mimi's first house that she built after her second house after her other one burned. Oh, you live with JoJo's family? Yeah. That's one thing you got to think of. You know, you live with a person's family. The family's not gonna see their own. Yeah, the family's not gonna see their son as the way he treats his own kid. You know, they're not gonna see that. Well, if you're moving, you need help moving. You know, don't hesitate to ask your dad to help you move, because he'll be more than welcome to help you. He could actually, instead of you using a U-Haul to move or whatever, he could he might even let you borrow his truck to move. Yeah. Um, Brittany, do I have permission to send your Facebook link to Julia? 'Cause if I do, I'll send it to you. And plus, if you and Julia ever wanna, everyone talk over the phone, you can. Cause I talk to Julia every day on the phone. She answers when she's not working and when she's not sick. Or she's not dealing with her kids, you know. Cause she's always a good person to talk to, get advice from. Which I can thank JSRs for that, you know. I do know somebody that I've known almost 10 years on this platform that y'all don't know, but I'm not going to mention their name. I'm just praying that the person will come back to YouTube eventually and hang out in live streams and stuff again, because I kind of do miss them. She was like my number one best friend, you know. I kind of call her like a Tennessee neighbor, even though she don't really live close to me. But I know the person's doing what's best for them, and if they have to leave social media and to do whatever they got to do, you know, it's up to them. As long as they're safe out in the world and wherever they decide to go, you know, and just hope the person's safe. And I will still pray for that person every day. And I hope the person had a good birthday as well. I did actually call my friend Nick a couple of months ago on the phone and talk to him. And he was getting ready to go to work for his landscaping business. He started to go and clean up some more leaves for a job. And he was supposed to call me back, but I think he got too busy and didn't have time to call me back. But that's okay, because I know he's busy. He goes live like once out of the blue moon, and if he goes live and there's other people in like the scratching community live, I'm stuck in that one live stream in the tool community all day until he ends that live, because it's hard to catch him live, you know. Well, I will tell you one thing. I just think some people out there, I just think some guys out there are not and are not meant are not really a father figure kind of type, you know. They're more of a person that can be in a relationship with somebody but never ever have kids. Yeah, I seen her when your dad was over there helping y'all fix y'all's car, because I seen her give your dad a hug. Now I noticed sometimes when you're in yeah, it sounds like it. I noticed when you were in Anne Marie's live stream one day, you said Levi said he likes Uncle Gary and Aunt Anne Marie. That's when I turned around and I was like, nope, I gotta cut out the certain language. Can't talk that way because I don't want Levi picking that language up. I was like, nope, I don't want him to hear that. So I cut the language out, you know. They do that when somebody like that's watching, you know. Yeah. I just hope that Levi don't pick up some of the language that comes out of there sometimes. That's why I told you when you watch my channel, make sure your kids are in bed when you're watching my channel, because my channel is not for kids to watch. You did, Gary. Gary, I figured out why Anne Marie's always adjusting in her chair all the time. She's picking her drawers out of her butt crack. What she gets for wearing them granny panties over there. Wearing her. I bet so, Gary. What she gets for eating old cake, that's like 6 months old, and the cat been licking on it. I told Anne Marie earlier she need her preparation H, for that itch that she got. She might need some hemorrhoid cream or butt cream or something. She needs something for that itch. You keep saying something. You keep making jokes about Anne Forlong. She'll pop out of the bushes. When she comes out of here, Gary could easily time her out if he wanted to. Because actually, Anne Marie does not have a wrench in this channel. I don't even think I've ever gave her a wrench on this channel. I think I only gave Gary the wrench, so if he ever wanted to time his own fiancée out just for the heck of it, he could. Yeah, I don't do that either. But you gotta think, sometimes you go in some live streams and sometimes the mod or manager moderator will time you out before they even ask the host for permission. And then you'll turn around and you're like, I'm not coming back in here just for that, If you're gonna let your mod abuse the wrench. It's like in the Filipino community. I will not time nobody out because I don't understand what they're saying. That I don't understand what they're saying. So if some of them get in there and like say something bad, I leave the Filipino mods in there to take care of it. Now I seen these guys that they must have been, I think they were like high school kids that came in Rosanna 07's live stream, and he said something inappropriate and disrespectful, and I just timed him out. That's all I did. I wasn't gonna block him. I thought I'll leave one of the Filipino mods to do the blocking. But I don't know for sure if half of them understood it. Oh, I won't tell that. That's Brittany's business if she wants to say anything. That's up to her. Yeah, you don't want nobody stressing you out. What I've told people in a bunch of live streams that I'm not going to mention on here for a long time is what's relieved a lot of stress on my shoulder. Finally made me happy. And I'm not going to let nobody take it from me. It's something my brother and sister and mother understand, And what I put myself through therapy for to help me out to out with that thing, you know. Julia, do you follow Ernie on Facebook? Here, hang on. I'm gonna do something real quick. Y'all talk. Y'all talk. Julia, you talk to Brittany for a little bit. I'm going towards. Gonna share something to you. Brittany, do you know account called Brittany's Digital Art? I got a notification for that, but it don't tell me they just suggested it to me. That's the one I was talking about. I'm not gonna say the other one because it got your real name, and I don't need to put your real name out on YouTube. Cause that's the bad thing. Okay, Julia, I sent you Brittany's Facebook link. I didn't send it to the art one, you know. So I found out the art one was something that was suggested to me. I just gotta accept Brittany's friend's request. Well, Brittany, once you get away from the person and all the stress, you know, you'll be better and your health and everything will do better. You'll do a lot better. If is anybody still in here? Any mods? Julia, you still here? Yeah, I'm just making sure if there's any mods still in here. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Hi, Virginia Brown. Gary, you know you can always click on people that don't have ranks that you don't know for if you want to check. You just want to check their channels out. Brittany, I sent your Facebook link to Julia. And then when y'all are talking, if y'all ever decide to exchange number, that's between you and her. But everybody's welcome in here. Yeah, on this channel, I don't even give out wrenches when people ask for it. Yeah, I know you do, but I'm just, but on here, I don't, now, I've had people come in here and beg for a wrench before. Hi, Rocket. I tell you, when I get people in here begging for a wrench or to be a manager moderator, I just ignore them. Sometimes they get thrown out of the live stream for that. Yep, Angel just went live. Gary, can you drop Angel's channel link so we can go over there and raid him? I mean, I can do it from my tablet, but I'm probably gonna get on my tablet and just live stream. Well, Brittany, there's another one called Brittany's Arts and something that I got sent to me. That's why I didn't send the I didn't click the friends request accept the friends request yet because I want to actually I still want to send it to I still want to send it to I wouldn't put your Facebook book link on YouTube. I really would be careful of that because I think it's a way you can get hacked on Facebook real easily. Yeah, I want to make sure of that because you didn't send me that. For some reason, YouTube, Facebook recommended that to me. Because I've seen people put their Facebook on links on a channel, and that's how they get people coming after them, trying to get them to do this or that, and sometimes you can fall for something. No, you're okay. And sometimes you can accidentally fall for something, and then that's when your Facebook account's gone. That's why I don't drop I will never drop that's why sometimes I will never drop my email link in here. I will never drop any link to any other social media on here. That's just the way I am. I just will not I will not do it because I just don't I know what can happen, I'm seeing people lose their accounts doing that. So I try to keep people, safe from that. It's most the people that drop emails in their channel. It's not their email they use every day. They're dropping the ones that they use with YouTube, but they're not using their main ones they use. I'll check the email later. And Brittany, if you want to, you can come to the Scratch Battle and hang out if you want a place to hang out. Cause I'm fixing to go over there and we're gonna raid it over there. Do a Jenna Bean raid over there. Thanks, Gary. Alright, well I'm gonna end this live stream now and thanks Brittany. Oh yeah, it's Brittany. I'm fixing to call Gary Brittany. Alright, well I'm gonna end this and go over to Angel's live stream. That link that Angel dropped, if you wanna click on it, go to his live stream and we do a say Jenna Bean raid over there, you can. Or you can just say Jenna raid, either one. Thanks. Thanks, Gary and Brittany. Alright, well, bye, everyone. I'm gonna be over at Angel's. See y'all over there. Alright, well, thanks, Brittany. I'm gonna check on that and what Gary sent me. Alright, well, Brittany, I'll see you around YouTube, or if you want to come in that link that Gary dropped, you can. And Angel's he's a friend of Ernie's too. Alright, well, I'm gonna figure out how you feel like how I end this. Oh, they put the X on the left. It used to be on the damn right. Crazy YouTube.